to you live. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets.
Well, they don't have any time to waste. It's a quick series. The time to act is now. If they don't bring their A game tonight, it's all over for them, plain and simple.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Gonzalez. Porzingis sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Gonzalez misses. Right side Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Taking a look at Houston, you feel like they'll get stronger as the series goes on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that makes all the necessary adjustments. They do a great job of learning from mistakes and patching up holes.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Durant's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Porzingis is good for 3. Porzingis has got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Yao. Second chance shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Now the Warriors with it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Rockets now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Pass to Gonzalez. Out to Anthony. Over Edwards. Anthony misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter. That shot, it's simply a miss.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Porzingis. And they're pushing it up. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation. Maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And they double up Edwards. Outside Durant. Goes up on the baseline. Pass to Eason. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The kick out to Edwards. Eason with a steal. And here's Shepherd for 3. Drops in with 3. Shepherd's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Here's Gonzalez after the basket by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Murray Boyles. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Gonzalez. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Moody from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Moody. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 3. Doubled by Durant. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Pass to Eason. Now here's Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 6 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's
17. The Warriors 15.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And so it's Golden State with it. Shot from 12. Passing pulls it in. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Houston has possession. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Passy with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Jones to the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So both teams making some changes here.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Now here's Smith. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Here's Ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
Shooting for Golden State.
That one misses. Here's Okogie. Lets a floater go. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones in on the rim.
Mobley. And the layup falls. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Here's Anthony. On the money from 12 feet away. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
And Mobley has got the ball here for Golden State. Pass to Edwards. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Here's Dunn. Some solid defense from Edwards.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Down low. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
A shot by Dunn, no good. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Anthony with a bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Anthony. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Moody misses. It's stolen. Three-pointer. Oh, Moody deadly from there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Outside Edwards. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 10. Durant's shot is off. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Out to the right wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Warriors lead by 10. Here's Carter. And he buries his first look.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Durant, no good. 30 seconds left in the half. Fires it from 18. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Moody. Inside. Back to Carter. Horford, left side. Shoots over Durant. Horford can't hit. Here's Edwards. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And despite the injury, they know how important this first-round matchup is. The training staff has given him the go-ahead to play through it, and he's expected to be out there with his team.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Here's Butler. That one doesn't drop. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
On the wing, Jones. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 5 now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Butler. Easton with a steal. Here's Shepherd. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Butler. For 3, Anthony. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
With the drive. Pass to Shepherd. To the inside. Here's Bassi. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Anthony. Easton pulls it in.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
In transition, here they come. Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Gonzalez. Let's go with a 3. Bassi pulls it in. Rockets trail by 11. Jones drives. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Shepherd. Pure from three-point range. Shepard's got 11 points.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Fades away. It's rebounded by Houston. And stolen by Anthony. The teardrop. Good D by Bassi. Sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
To the middle. Here's Yao. Chalk up two there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Williams misses. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Durant. The three is up. At the arc. KD drains it.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Ball outside. And here is Williams. Clock at 6. Launches it. And no good.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Pass to Santos. And the Warriors miss again. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. And he commits the intentional foul. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Durant. Warriors trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Santos. This one for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Santos has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. All alone. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 2. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Warriors on top.
The Warriors. 50.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 2. The putback. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
The kick to Durant. Left side Moody. Ooh, plenty of contact. On that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Capella.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Moses Moody.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
And Durant gets it to go.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Moody on the wing. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Pass to Yao. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Right side Durant. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Five on the clock. Screen by Capella. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Durant. Here's Shepherd for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Wow, Shepherd is in the zone right now. Just having his way with the defense.
And his Butler outside sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Anthony outside. Another three for Golden State.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Eason. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Ball outside. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Edwards for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Warriors trail by 3. And here they go. And stolen by Edwards. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Outside Porzingis. Tries it from 16. Oh, it drops in.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Outside Edwards. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
3-point lead. And they double up Edwards. Here's Capella. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Durant. And he gets it to go from the low block.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Tipped. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Easy to understand why they leave ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Outside Edwards. Here's Capella. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
On the attack, JB.
And when the game is tight, Jimmy Butler finds a way.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Now Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Anthony outside. Porzingis. He's off from 3. And here's Houston. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's it.
gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Golden State Warriors. Take a look at the Warriors. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
This is one of the most charged-up arenas I've ever been in here today. I mean, absolutely off the charts, fantastic. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans, but they've got to idle down that excitement and get focused and composed to play their best.
Nice move. Pass to Shepard. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. Let's take a look at the Warriors. They've got a basic situation in front of them, Greg. Win tonight and move on, or become a spectator.
And in round one especially, elimination games can be pressure-packed. You don't want to go home this soon. This is the time to put an entire season of effort into one game.
Gonzalez with it. Picked up by Shepard. Count that one for Mobley.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Edwards drives in. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Watch it fly. Smith's shot is good.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Butler. Great tee that time from Edwards.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness, too.
Pass to KD. Screen by Smith. And it's Durant missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage help. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no sign. Of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And they call an illegal.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already, Ken. They've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. The shape. Driving to the basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
To the left side wing. Back to Butler. This one for 3. Great D that time from Edwards.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Offensive rebound. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Shepherd. .43 seconds left to play here in the first.
Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Houston leading by 10. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Shepherd. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint.
Houston, 28.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And it's Shepherd missing.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Hey, right here.
Hades, so efficient in there.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray Boyles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards. No good that time. Warriors trailed by 11. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Moody with it, and guarded by Capella. Moody's shot is off. To the inside. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Ball from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Eason. Poked away. Here's Golden State now. It's a 10-point game. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Eason, the screen. Pass to Capella. Outside Williams. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Murray Boyles has got 9 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a takeaways for them in the early going.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's KD. He's got 12. To the middle. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Down low. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outpacing them right now on a 15-2 run. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Butler puts up a deep three. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Durant, here we go. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. And the call will be against Lonzo. Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
2 minutes remaining in first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left of the play here in the second quarter. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Pass to Yao. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Warriors trail by 4. Now Anthony, guarded by KD. And it's ball in the corner. And stolen by Dunn. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that smash.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Yao. Here's Durant. And finished off by Yao.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over. Here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. Well, they're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Rockets leading by 7. To the paint. Williams with the block. Here's Porzingis. Eason grabs the board.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the deep, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jones, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Outside Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 7. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It still does look good.
Clock at 6. Eason gets a wide open look. It's good from long range. Eason's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. On the wing, Johnson. No good with the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Johnson. Houston moving it around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Now here's Williams. Back to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Eason. On the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 11.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Outside, Gonzalez. Over in the corner for Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bryant to the hoop, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Once Porzingis gets some momentum, just get out of the way.
And it's Shepherd missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Knocks it loose. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
A physical guy, Anthony, might have to get used to these trips to the line.
Here's Butler. Great D that time from Edwards. The Rockets trail. Pass to Jones. Back to Durant. Screen by Jones. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
That one is off. Both teams will make substitutions. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Green by Porzingis. Shot's good by Anthony.
And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
Inside, Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather in mid. Maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams making some changes here. And the free throw, no good.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Edwards completes the break.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Williams scanning the floor. That three off the mark. Outside Durant. And he drives in. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Warriors.
Houston, 53.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Warriors leading by 5. And ball gets double teamed. On the wing, Williams connects from three-point range. Williams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Here is Carter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. He nails the technical. Now here's Anthony. A kick out to Mobley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thank you, Allie. And it's Durant with the rebound. He's trailed by 6. Shepard with the ball. Back to KD. From past the arc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Mobley with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. To the inside. Murray bowls.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Mobley, left side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 9.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Oh, Kevin Durant, thunderous slam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets trailed by 7. Edwards fires. Edwards with confidence.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Right side, ball. Now Mobley. Mobley double teamed. Oh, softly lays it in.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Smith knocks down the 3.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Puts up the 3. Cleared away by Capella. Rockets trailed by 3. What a finish!
It's so good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Mobley double teamed. Boom. One-handed!
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Here's Mobley. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And with lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
Warriors leading by 3. Anthony lays it in off the window.
And we saw this one in college. No moment is too big for Carmelo Anthony.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Outside, KD. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Edwards looking it over. Clock at 4. The dunk.
The rookie coming through. Yao Ming showing he's not just talented, but he's clutch.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Butler. And they double up Butler. Outside Anthony. Here's Mobley. It falls!
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Timeout called the Rockets. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making comeback.
You know what, I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Edwards. Got it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And they do it.